Hi everyone, and welcome to your PSHE lesson. I'm going to share my screen now and we are going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so to start off with today, we're going to be answering this big question. How can other people help me to learn? So how can other people, those around me, help me to learn? So how can other people help us to learn? We're going to be looking at learning together. When we learn together as in our classroom in a partnership, success, so doing something well, completing something, doing something right, celebrating what you do when you get something right, how you act, how you behave, achievements, so being able to do something that you've worked really, really hard on and you finish it and you get it right. Goal is a target you're setting yourself, something you want to get better at, something you want to do. Partner, when there's two of you working together. And teamwork, when you work as part of a team to achieve a goal. Right, okay. So again, we're going to do our calm like we do every week in PSHE. So sit back, sit quietly, and let your minds be peaceful so we can learn together. When you hear the ding dong chime, which I'm going to make with my voice because the chime's at school today, then you're going to know that you've got to listen really, really carefully to what I'm saying to you. So ding. Let's get our bodies ready to help our minds calm down. And sit nice and straight with our shoulders relaxed and both feet on the floor. Place your hands gently on your tummy so you can feel it rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Close your eyes if you are comfortable to, or fix your gaze on a point in front of you. Ding! Listen to that sound and imagine the sound going far away into the distance, over the hills and onto the horizon. Feel peaceful and concentrate on your breathing. In, out, gently count 1, 2, 3, 4. As you breathe in through your nose, out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you breathe out. Can you feel your tummy rise and fall as your lungs fill with air, and then we let it go again. Worries and noisy thoughts fizzle away over the hills as you breathe in and out, slowly, nice and gently. You feel happy and peaceful. Your mind is nice and calm and ready to learn. Okay, and then when you're ready, you need to pause and spend a little bit more time just being calm, then do. If you're ready, I'm about to start our lesson. Okay, so we've been thinking a lot about goals and what we want to achieve and what we want to get better at. So let's make a list on your papers of who helps you achieve a goal. So if it's a goal at school, a goal at home, a goal at a club, who helps you to achieve it? And how do they help you? What do they do that helps you? So pause the screen and have a go. Okay, now I'd love to see lots of your ideas sent to me at year2 at thepalmeracademy.com. But I'm going to make some ideas of some people that help me. So friends help me. They might help me decide and make a decision about something. They may help me to get better at something by being encouraging and supportive. My family, especially my sister, because my sister is really, really sporty. And if you know Miss Drew, she's not the most sporty person in the world, but she's been really trying to get better at running, which I mentioned in another video. And my sister is so supportive. She's always like, keep trying. She shows me like where to buy the nice new trainers from that are good for running and things like that. So she's really, really supportive. Teachers. So at the Palmer Academy, I'm really lucky because I have lots of teachers there that will help me with lots of things. If I'm stuck on something at work or I need some help with something, they're there to help me. And I know that teachers help the children a lot and the children help the teachers a lot as well. So I was going to put you guys. So, you know, we all work as a team in our class to achieve a goal, to be better at something or to be able to understand something better. I'm also going to put like instructors. So obviously at the moment we can't really do those kind of things because of lockdown and COVID and stuff. But before, when I used to go to like a class where they used to teach me fitness and things like that, there'd be instructors and teachers there that would help me to do that. And also another like friend of mine, her mum is helping me to learn how to sew. So things like that, you know, we all help each other. And how do they help us? Again, send me your ideas so I can see what you put. But I say things like they give you instructions. They encourage you. They say, keep trying, keep going, you can do it. They might help actually do something. So they might actually like say, right, if you've got a lot of work to do or a big job to do, like I'll take half, you take the other half, and we'll sort it together. Say positive things. They also may tell you things that are a little bit trickier. That they're like, you know, actually, I don't think that's quite right how you've done that, and help me and tell you how to get better. Right, well done. But I'd love to see your lists and your ideas as well. So we've got a picture, and I want you to see this picture and tell me, how is being in a team helping these people to change this light bulb? So you can see we've got all of these people. What's this one doing? What's this one doing? How is being in a team, working together, helping them? Pause and write down some of your answers. Okay, well done. So we can see we've got somebody here that they've all got different jobs to do. They're all doing different parts. And they've got somebody here who is throwing the old light bulb away. They're holding each other up and helping each other to be nice and tall. So they're all standing on top of each other and working together to be able to reach the light bulb to change it. And then they've assigned someone over here, probably the tallest person actually, even though he still needs a stick, to be able to turn on the light. And they're all working as a team. They've all got different jobs to do, different things. But in the end, they're going to get that light bulb working and they're going to have lights in the building. So I'm going to stop share now for a moment. And I'm going to share another screen. I'm going to share this one because I'm going to read you a story about teamwork. So sit back and listen to the story of Starry-Eyed Stan. Have you ever heard a starfish sing? I'm not sure if they can. Apart from one young boastful chap, a star whose name was Stan. One day he got up on the stage with fans all gathered round, and as he sang and they cheered and swooned, oh what a gorgeous sound. But the smell of all the creatures who assembled in one spot attracted quite a nasty crab whose name was Lancelot. He said, what have we here? A feast of fish galore. I'll eat my fill and then come back to munch on even more. Now, when the fish saw Lancelot, they all began to flee. But starfish find that tricky, so they tend to freeze, you see. So you can see the starfish are all freezing. Young Stan still hadn't noticed that his audience was gone. He was caught up in the moment, so continued singing on. Then Lancelot approached him with a hungry-looking grin, but stopped and started shouting, oh, good gracious, what's that din? What's that sound? It hurt his ears. The tune was just too lovely for a grouchy crab to bear. You did it, all the starfish cried. You saved us with your flair. Please teach us to sing as well, us all to sing as well. We need a new defence. But Stan just laughed. You'll never learn. My talent's too immense. So he'd be a bit mean. He wouldn't help them out. He wouldn't tell them how to do it as well. The next day, Stan was singing to an audience of eels when his show was interrupted by some not too distant squeals. Then suddenly there came a noise, click and then a clack, and everybody knew that grumpy Lancelot was back. Stan stood strong and faced him as he sang with all his might, but Lancelot looked different and seemed far less full of fright. He's got his earphones on, he's got his hair defenders, he can't hear the noise. Just as Stan had lost all help, he heard a little yelp. It was Jay, the tiny starfish, who knew she just had to help. Jay could hear her voice was wobbling as she struggled with the song, and she knew for it to work, she'd need some friends to sing along. So she hunted high and low, behind the rocks and in the cave, and she begged the other starfish to join in and be brave. Then one by one, Then one by one, each starfish stood until they formed a crowd, and the song began to grow as each one bellowed loud and proud. Vibrations moved the water and soon rocked the ocean bed, and the sound waves blew the ear defenders off the big crab's head. The crab just couldn't stand the noise, and so he ran away. Then the singing turned to cheers of, "Yes, we did it! Oh, hooray!" Stan stood humbly on the stage to thank his tiny friend and all the other starfish who had helped him in the end. He promised to make up for all the selfishness he'd shown, as he knew that he could not defeat old Lancelot alone. He told them all to meet him in the morning by the stage and to bring along their friends of any species, size, or age. For Stan had formed a plan to keep the nasty crab away, with some music and some teamworks and the best friends in the bay. That's Stan's singing school. So you can see when they worked as a team together, they managed to defeat the awful crab and stop him. So that's why working together and working as a pair or as a team or as a group is the best thing to do. Right, I'm going to stop sharing again and share my other screen back. And here is your task you're going to have to do this afternoon. So I would like you to have a go at drawing for me a picture of you and the person that helps you, and what they help you to do and what they help you to achieve. And then underneath, I want you to write me a sentence explaining that, explaining who helps you, what do they help you to do, and how they help you. So what things do they do to help you? And then send them to us at year2@thepalmeracademy.com. Okay, so I would maybe draw in here Mr. Gardner and how he always helps me with computers, because I'm not too good on computers, but I'm getting better through lockdown, I tell you. But he sometimes comes and helps me and shows me how to do things. And then he'll let me have a go so that I know how to do it for next time as well. And then when you've finished, have a go at seeing if you can fill in some of these so I can recognize the way I work with others. If you think you can do that, show me which thumb it is, and I can tell you how working with others helps me to learn. And if you can do that as well, you can fill in your thumbs. Okay, have a lovely afternoon and have a lovely weekend too, because it's Friday now, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.